The goal, in part, was to reduce congestion and find solutions for bus and streetcar delays. But while officials outlined problems, City Council was left wanting answers.
To just tell us that there's a problem, I feel like I'm not getting my money's worth. I mean, what I thought, and maybe that this wasn't the direction you were given, but what I thought we were paying for was how do we fix, we haven't updated our policies, our downtown traffic in any way for a decade or so.
So here's the thing. The city paid for the $250,000 traffic study out of the streetcars capital budget. WCPO transportation reporter Pat LaFleur is joining me to talk about what was in that study and kind of what wasn't, and how was it received. So let's start there. What was there and what were they missing?
Sure. So basically this study was born out of initial worries about the streetcar getting stuck in downtown traffic.
It did all the time, or was,
all the time, and it still gets caught in downtown traffic. We all know that there's a lot of congestion down there. So what officials came to City Council with today was basically a laundry list of observations they've made over about a year of studying downtown traffic patterns, where things get congested, and what other cities have done to address some of those problems.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yes, so what City Council members felt was lacking was real direct policy recommendations for how to address some of these problems. Some of those solutions were in that presentation, but what Council wanted was more of those dots connected between the problems that everyone knows are going on and the solutions that we might pursue.
So they weren't real happy with this. Is that fair to say, or did they feel like they had a little buyer's remorse?
I wouldn't call it buyer's remorse. I think everyone agrees that this was money that was necessary to spend because, as we've mentioned, it's been more than 20 years since.
Yeah, that's a long time.
It's typically between 5 and 10 years that a city will study its urban grid and how traffic flows through it. So this was well overdue, and everyone agrees there. I think what council members, I would call them underwhelmed with what they got today. Councilman Seelbach called it a little sloppy, and I think it was all about the presentation.
So, okay, with just about 20 seconds left, what happens next then? Are they asking for more?
Yeah, so Greg Landsman, the chairman of the committee today, he asked consultants to come back. He initially asked for at the end of next week. That's not really realistic, but they're going to come back with more concrete details about how to tackle some of these problems. All
right, Pat LaFleur, thanks so much. We appreciate all your information on that. And go to WCPO.com where you can check the WCPO app and you can read Pat's article, see the full downtown traffic study report, see if you're underwhelmed as well.